we believe that there was a federal grant that come down through the Mike Foster's administration. We've got, and I talked about that briefly, the last time that we met there at the restaurant, that there's $87 million that can't be accounted for. Nobody knows where it went to, but we believe that a lot of it went out here.
Fix this up out here?
Sure.
Put the fence up?
Sure, to purchase the property, put the fence up, because LP, Louisiana Pacific, used to own all this. They had a big mill there in Uranium, and they would cut this timber. It was a timber company. Well, supposedly LP got in a financial bind and needed $10 million to get a piece of equipment to make, to keep the mill up and running. And they went to the state. Well, the state put 10,000 acres.
What's the exact location about where we're at right now?
Well, right now we're in Caldwell Parish on Highway 126, and we're getting ready to come into Wynn Parish. Wynn Parish is just right up the road, and just this square borders LaSalle, Caldwell, and Wynn.
And it was still, I can still see the fence.
Yeah, see, this is a Baptist church, and what they did, they just went around this Baptist church.
Ah.
All right, and it comes back to this corner right here. It goes down there in this corner, so they just fenced that.
They're fenced out the church.
Well, you can still get to the church, but they went around the church.
So they still had that much respect.
Oh, they ain't got no respect. You've not seen nothing yet. You've not seen. Look at this road right here. This is a brand new road. I don't know how many millions of dollars that they spent on this road, but there are roads that are in a lot worse shape than this road right here. And why was this road paved? And some other roads in the parish needs it more than this right here, simply because this goes right past this high fence. I said, I don't know what they're doing there. It looks like they're putting some water or sewer or something in.
So the road that we're on right now really wasn't in disrepair.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't in. There's a lot worse roads in the state of Louisiana than this road right here.
But it's freshly done.
Yeah, it's freshly done. How convenient.
And I'm noticing these openings in the gates. Like right, I don't think that was one of them, but I'm noticing that there's certain spots where the gate actually has a entranceway.
Well, that's where they can get in and go get their dogs, or if they want to come in here and cut timber. See, they cut timber in here on this too.
Oh, so it's a profit thing too.
Oh yes, it's a profit thing. But I know that they've got a non-profit set up out here, or they had a non-profit, a 501c Make-A-Wish Foundation. That's where these misfortunate kids or whatever get to make a wish to go hunting out here, and then they will bring them out here and supposedly hunt. I've yet to hear of anyone coming out here and doing that. Now what they'll probably do is that they see this video and stuff, and they're gonna make some statements. Oh yes, we've done this, we've done that, but it's all a political.
It's a gimmick.
It's a gimmick. That's exactly right. That's exactly what it is. This used to be my uncle. This used to be his property back here where it wasn't fenced around. But like I said, they just go around these small tracts of land, and they have fenced up a lot of land out here. And all this used to be, there's Indian burial grounds in here. I can take you to places on Flat Creek, to where you find, we used to find Indian arrowheads. There's a big ridge that runs up through here. See, they know, these people, they know, they watch me. And I'm not paranoid. I'm not.
But he did just stop in the middle of the road and turn around.
I've been up here before, and where I'm fixing to stop right here shortly and let you film. I've had people stop and ask me what I'm doing, and I'll tell them it's none of their business.
So this is a pretty rural area.
Oh, it is a rural area. It's out in the middle of nowhere. And, you know, multi-million dollars spent on this road, you know. Here's the fence again. It goes around these private property owners. But I'm going to stop right up here and I'm going to show you this. Let's see what this dude does.
I'm on about 30, 40.
Oh, that's my brother. I know who that is now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. Engineers and the EPA. This is a big watershed. This is called Flat Creek. They're restricting and impeding the water flow with these black mats right here. Okay, you can see right in here where it's causing sediment deposits to form. It's stopping this creek up.
And they just did that, cut that mat. It hadn't been cut like that for 6-7 years.
But I had the Corps of Engineers come out here, and they got in arguments about it was right, or one of them was saying that it was wrong. One of them was saying that it's, you know, nothing wrong with doing what they're doing. And then I got a federal report from the Department of Agriculture that it specifically says in there that they're impeding and restricting the water flows, and according to the Corps of Engineers, that's, you know, you can't do that.
Right.
So my question is, well, how are they getting away with it? But you can see where it's, you know, causing buildup right here. Sediment deposits. And it's catching all this trash and stuff and not letting it flow.
I see they've opened it just enough.
Well, and we've seen flooding out here like we've never seen before. You know, it rains 2 or 3 inches now. This place floods because it backs all that water up.
It's not moving fast enough, basically.
Well, no, it can't move fast enough.
It's got a big black tarp over it.
Yeah. Well, you can see it right here.
Yeah, that's the whole distance.
All of this is built up. All this is sediment deposits right here, because before they put this up, this mat, all of this creek was a wide creek, a real wide creek.
So I'm assuming all this area used to be underwater.
Yeah, all of this used to be underwater.
Now, which area is this?
This is called Flat Creek. This is Flat Creek where it crosses Highway 127.
I don't see any
Now look over here.
fish in there.
See how wide the creek is over here?
All of a sudden it gets thin
And
over
then all
here.
of a sudden it just
Thins
goes
out.
down to nothing.
So this is where the water flows from,
Yes,
and that's where it flows to.
yes.
There's a big difference.
But huge difference.
Cleaner, the quieter, the water it's not having a lot of.
Well, I mean, you can tell that you can fit a boat through there.
Sure. And that's called, you know, and if you can fit a boat through there, that's considered a navigable stream. And that falls under other waterways acts. Is what this falls under. But the EPA or the Corps of Engineers, they won't pull their heads out of their butt and enforce anything.
Like, picture this. From here, 15 miles, that way. You know, he's got these mats all through there. So it's just not just this one doing this.
It's stopped up periodically.
He's got it strategically placed, you know, on other parts of it.
Well, let's ride out to the property. Like I said, this is just a pit stop here.
Jim Tom Mays, where you take a right to go up there.
Oh, right there where the road used to cut through the...
Yeah, you can look right there at that hill and see
Where the old bridge is.
where the water has washed them trees out there in the middle of that road.
Yeah.
And that goes from the mats on the creek on our property.
Well, we'll be able to see that. Yeah, we're going to go right through the middle of it.